Hey everyone, Angelo here, almost filmmaker in LA, living in my car for 16 months. Ugh. And I learned a trick to prevent your glasses or goggles from fogging up. Notice how they're not fogging up right now? Put a tissue, you can't even really see it, but I put a tissue over I fold it up a few times and put it over my nose under the mask. It keeps your goggles from fogging up, or your glasses. It's not 100% perfect, you gotta position it right. But see, I'm breathing hard and the camera's shaking a lot. So anyways, there's a tip, because I know it's really annoying when your glasses fog up or your goggles. I want to talk about a few things. First of all, I'm very excited. I have a new video on Tim Heidecker's YouTube channel. Go check it out. It's a remix of his episode of Office Hours, his podcast he does with Vic Berger and Doug, I was almost going to call him DJ Doug Pound, but yeah, DJ Doug Pound, Doug Loosenhop. He went on a rant screaming about Trump and the pandemic, and, you know, tearing into Trump, criticizing him because Tim's stuck at home having to, you know, avoid, socially isolate, and it's hard on him, especially he's got kids, and he was screaming about how Trump should have done a better job protecting his family. Anyways, I did a remix of it, and thank goodness he liked it and he put it on his channel. So that's awesome. Go check it out. My mom is fucking mad about it because she is a big Trump fan, and when I described to her the things Tim said in the video and that what I did for the video, how I embellished it, or not embellished it, but what's the word, accented it, made it even grander with music and graphics and everything, she didn't even want to talk to me. She'll be fine, but man, she was mad. So check that out. That's in the description. I'm really glad about that, and I really enjoyed making the video, and I enjoyed Tim's rants. It was a really great episode all around. Go check out Office Hours. By the way, it's becoming like its own thing that's turning into its own universe, its own world. So check that out. Also, I should link to this. Tim has a new ebook out. It's free. You can download it as a PDF. That's how I read it on my laptop, called Marion's Wish. I won't say any more than that. Well, I will say it's also written by Greg Turkington and Mark Proksch from On Cinema. It's hilarious. I read it. It's like 30 pages. You can read it in 20 minutes. The first line had me cracking up. Basically, it's a bunch of text messages. I won't even explain more than that between Greg, Mark, and Tim, but it's very funny. So I also want to talk about how I'm spending my time, because, I'm stuck in my car a lot. Can't really do a ton. And I'm still showering on the street. That's going fine. I get into someone's place to edit videos and work on my laptop, charge my devices, because I'm addicted to the phone. I got to lay off it. But I try and limit that now to really 2 or 3 times a week. So I'm getting the most out of it. And other than that, I'm just trying to... I've spent way too much time on the phone today. It's ridiculous. But I'm exercising really well now. I'm actually doing it, I think, better than at the gym. And I know I could be doing it even better. I'm not disciplined enough. I should do two workouts a day. I should do one in the evening too. But and I'm improving my form a lot. So my push-ups, I'm doing them way slower, more deliberate. I don't know how many I did yesterday, at least 150 or so. That's not a huge number, but I'm feeling it because in my muscles and stuff, because I did it so much better, my form, and every day I'm able to increase it. But I'm switching day to day from push-ups to leg workout. Today I did legs, so doing a bunch of squats, calf raises, and all kinds of other leg curls and stuff, leg raises. And I just want to know what everyone else is doing to pass the time, because I know it's tough. I think it would be tougher for me in a way to be stuck in my house as opposed to just being outside and I'm able to move around and do stuff and see different things. I really think it would be worse in a way. Because I'd get lazy, I'd be stuck, you know, feeling like, oh, I can't do anything because I'm stuck inside. And at least this way, it's like I have to do stuff. I can't just sit around and watch the computer all day or watch TV. So I'm glad I'm working out hard. I'm limiting what I eat reasonably well. Oh, this is a good shot. Let me get a screenshot of this. The thumbnail. Again, look, no fog on my goggles. Isn't that incredible? But try and take advantage of this time to, you know, control your diet better, to exercise more, you know, where it's possible. I understand, you know, certain things you can't control if you have issues, you know, moving and stuff, and or certain conditions. But where possible, you know, incorporate more exercise, study up on things. I'm still practicing my Spanish. My goodness, I've been studying Spanish for 12 years now. I told someone that once, someone who she learns like a language like every 6 months or something. I'm like, what? You learned Japanese and you learned whatever else, you know, what, like just so many languages. And I told her I've been studying Spanish for like 11 years and she looked at me shocked. She's like, like, oh, you're a real underachiever. I get frustrated when I see too many words I don't know. I'm like, oh, God damn it, forget it. It's not worth it. Same with reading books. I read 2 books recently. When I read that many words, it's like the words are swimming around in my head, colliding with each other. I need a break from it. That's fine. What I'm also doing, I have my notebooks. I'm writing video ideas, film ideas, web series ideas, sketch ideas. I'm trying to write at least 100. I heard Seth Rogen say Judd Apatow made him do that for a writing exercise. So I'm stuck at like 57, and I'm going to keep writing them. And I hope to make a lot of these. Some of them I'm like, yeah, this is like, it would be a lot of money and expense for a very dumb idea. But a lot of others I'm like, maybe this will be able to happen. So again, let me know what you're doing out there. I'm just trying to focus on simple stuff, basic stuff. I'm not trying to worry about all this stuff that I can't control. That's just too enormous to consider. And by the way, I did hear, so I looked this up. Somebody told me, then I looked it up. Garcetti, the mayor of Los Angeles, he is starting to put homeless people into hotels now. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll look into it, see if I can get in. But I knew they were going to prioritize other people, and that's what they should do. But they're only, I don't know how many they're trying to get, like 15,000 homeless people in hotels, but they're starting with like people over 65 and who are at risk of, you know, catching this disease and then needing to be hospitalized. So it's like, that's what they should do. They should, you know, absolutely get those people in first. But it's tough. I mean, financially, geez, you know, I'm trying to save my money as much as possible, and I spent $20 on gas today, and I'm only driving very little. I'm getting my car insurance bills and phone bills that are being added up month to month because, you know, I had them deferred, and it's like, holy crap, they're doubling. They look, when they double, they don't look doubled. They look like quadrupled. They're just massive. But I guess I'm saying I'm kind of having fun in a way. I mean, I'm still struggling with my dissociative disorder. Yeah, it's still frustrating in a way. You know, I just want to go to a live show again. You know, I miss going to shows, to events with people around. It's weird watching movies or video clips and I see people together or fighting or something. I'm like, oh, you can't do that. I'm like, oh yeah, those, when you took for granted that being around someone wouldn't kill you. So anyways, check out the video I did, a remix of Tim. I think it's titled on his YouTube channel, Tim Gets Fired Up, about coronavirus, I guess. I went through a few different titles, and then they put their own title, you know, but like while I was editing it and trying to come up with catchier titles. But I think that's it. But I'll link to it in the description. Check out Marion's Wish, which is hilarious. Again, quick read. It's a free read. 30 pages or so, 29 pages. And let me know how you're getting through this time, because now we're almost a month, for a lot of places, a month into the shutdown with no end in sight. It's just wild to think about. What can I do? Just focus on myself, get better, keep moving, keep writing, push myself. That's the biggest area I can push myself in, is writing. Thank goodness I've gotten to the point in my dissociative disorder where I'm able to write again and think about this stuff and edit videos. When I first got it, for like a month, I couldn't sit at my computer. It was so painful. And now I take it for granted that I can. It's just bizarre how this affects me. But it still acts up a little bit here and there, but I should walk around after I finish filming this video to help deal with it. But let me know how you're doing. What's going on with you? How you're passing the time? How you're keeping yourself entertained? Hopefully trying to keep yourselves healthy. You know, if you eat some junk food or something, you don't exercise, you slip up, that's okay. You don't use that as a reason to do it again and again to yourself. You know, be conscious of it. Keep moving forward. You know, extend your life for the people around you and the quality of your life. And enjoy the link I'm going to post in the description of Tim flipping the hell out. It was awesome. And watch Office Hours too. It's like, how many shows can you make anymore? But he can do that, you know, podcast. But it's really funny. And anyways, I'm just gonna walk around for a while now.